State's Naval Academy in Annapolis and home to the Midshipmen of Navy. What we have in store today, a clash between a pair of squads from the American. As we'll see, the UAB Blazers taking on one of the top 5 teams in the conference, the Navy Midshipmen. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. The Blazers will boot it away to start the game. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Mids offense will be first on the attack. And it's often said quarterback is the most high-profile position in sports. And when you have a guy like this, how could it not be?
Yeah, he's the guy that the defense is going to be keying on. They've had all week long to watch film to get ready for him. But, David, when you have his kind of athletic ability and his kind of arm talent, he is so difficult to stop.
Yeah, you can have all week. You can have all season. This guy is so dynamic at the quarterback spot. They trust him. They know what he brings to the table. This offense revolves around what he can do.
Just got one on that last run. Now 2nd and 9 from their own 26. Running the option, it's Horvat. And he's hit and taken down behind the line of scrimmage. Navy needs to come up with a big play on 3rd and long. Here comes the heat. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. They bring the punter onto the field now. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Fields the punt and tries to find an opening. They make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. The Blazers offense taking the field. First chance we have to see them today. Hopefully we'll see a performance today like the one that this guy had last week when basically he just ran wild through the defense.
He made that defense look silly. Out in the open field, he was making people miss, breaking tackles, scoring touchdown after touchdown. And this offense is vowed to find new ways to get him the football. So we're going to see something else that we haven't seen before because of this guy's unique talent in this one, Dave.
Yeah, and the defense, all eyes on him. That will be the main focus. More guys in the box. I wonder if it opens up the play-action game and the perimeter throws and maybe some big plays through the air because they know he is the man, he is the guy, he is priority number 1.
They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Looking to throw, it's Campbell. Rushes on him. Grabbed in the middle, it's Brown. Really confident throw and catch there. Big pickup, and they have a first down. And the Blazers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Got enough space, and he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Blazers.
And I tell you what, this offense, man, we got a small sample size. We only had one game where they were unbelievable last game, but another score early in this football game. This offense is looking like a force to be reckoned with.
And the extra point makes it 7-0. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. And Navy will go back on the attack. They went 3 and out on their first possession, now to see if they can be more productive this time around. Off play action on first down. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Tackle is made at the 28 after a pickup of 3. The midshipmen looking for a chunk play on 3rd and long. Sticks it in his belly. Absolutely nowhere to go as his defense makes a 3rd down stop. The punt team makes its way onto the field. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. No fair catches here, looking for room. He'll get it up to about the 44-yard line before they slam the brakes on it. Offense in a split backfield. Out of the gun, the running back has it. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
It's hard to run on a defense that comes off the ball like that and runs to the football like that. Good luck. No holes anywhere.
Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. Solid run on the last play. Sets this offense up on 1st down. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Under fire. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48. The Blazers trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Right down the middle. Working that left side. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. From the 36, a 3rd down, and you wonder if they're willing to take 2 plays to get the first. And the DB forcing the incomplete pass with the deflection.
That's a nice play by the defense. You're trailing early in the game. They've got the ball on your side of the field, so you force the incompletion on 3rd down.
On 4th down, trying to find his man. Grabbed over the middle. It's Hooks. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be 1st down. And the Blazers look to keep this drive humming. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Be worth taking a shot there, but couldn't hook up.
I think the QB wants that one back. You know, you're down here in the red zone, tighter areas, hard enough to fit it in, but definitely not wanting to fit it in against double coverage, and he misses, and probably a good miss because that could have been worse.
He gets the job done, picking up the 1st down, then getting down.
You know, QBs want to make those big plays. They want to put up the big stats, but when nothing's there, sometimes you just tuck the ball, get a minimal gain. I like the slide, by the way, too. Get down and don't take a big hit.
Almost had the completion, just missed it.
And in this weather, man, you start to see more of this. You try to throw the ball harder to penetrate it through the weather and get it to your target, but just catching a football that's a little bit slippery sometimes, you'll see some of those drops, and it's just part of the game.
And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front. Now 3rd and goal, and tough yardage to cover here. Trying to find the end zone. And he's down after the short completion. He did not make it to the 1st down marker. Back to throw, it's Campbell. Touchdown, UAB! Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board.
One thing this team has shown early this year, it does not take them long to find their footing. They get off to fast starts. That was critical for them, winning their first game, and you've seen it here in this one too. They show up ready to go. There's no sleepwalking. I think you got to give this coaching staff a ton of credit for putting their players in good positions to have success.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. And here comes the Navy offense. They've gotten off to a sluggish start and need to put something together on this drive. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. A strike downfield. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. They gobbled up a ton of yardage to open this drive, and now in business near midfield at the 49. Goes to the option. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the 1st down play.
When you play the option and you play this responsibility football, sometimes your eyes can get lost. They didn't on that play. Nice job honing in, getting in there quickly, getting the quarterback to the ground.
The give to the fullback. And he'll lose yardage on this play. Loses 2 yards. Great job by the defense.
A lot of times offenses will do the FIB, formation into the boundary, try to take advantage of you necessarily spreading out, sending more resources to the field, try to take advantage. Offense gave it a whirl, but the defense, they did not move. They did their assignments, got the TFL.
Caught. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. The quarter comes to a close, and UAB is on top. They largely dominated this first quarter as indicated by the stats. Navy will have to punt it away. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. UAB has the ball back, ready to send the offense out to go to work. They've already put a couple of scores up, and they look to add to it on this drive. Direct snap. It's hooked. They forced ahead just a bit. Not a lot working with the Wildcat there. What will they dial up on second, and a long way to go? Quarterback will keep it. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
Quarterbacks generally, guys, we know, they're not as big and not as physical runners as running backs, so it is going to be trickier for them to break tackles. I like the idea of getting the design quarterback run game going, but moving forward, let's see if we can get him out to the perimeter.
Caught close to the marker, it's Campbell. They finally make the stop, and the defense out of sorts against that Wildcat, and they give up a big play. The Blazers have it with a 1st and 10. Quarterback on the keep. And the ball is out. Who's going to get it? Oh, and he's able to get the ball back, but he does lose yardage on the play.
Woo. Deep breath, big sigh of relief. He's able to recover it. You know, you put that thing on the deck, you start to panic, but great job getting back to the fumble, recovering his own fumble. Otherwise, that could have been bad.
And the pass is incomplete, but the flag flies, and there was a lot of early contact there.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's caught it.
So after the flag, a fresh set of downs for the offense. It's 1st and 10. They'll run it from the gun. He goes out of bounds right at the 15-yard line. And the Blazers can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Trying to run, it's Jackson. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, UAB.
Man, I've been really impressed with this offense this first half. Coming in a hostile environment, hostile crowd. Man, they haven't given them anything to cheer about. Offense, defense, now up 20-0, and these people are eerily quiet in here.
And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Gentlemen, let's take a look at what's happening in this exciting college football game. Toledo is ahead in this one. This team plays a hard-nosed brand of football there in the MAC, but they're a long way from closing this out. They're up by 7 over Western Kentucky. We promise to keep you posted on what goes down in this exciting college football matchup.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. To throw, it's Horvat. Quickly to the tight end.
I'll tell you, I love the play call on 1st down here. You're just trying to find an easy completion, and the shortest throw on the field for the quarterback is finding your biggest target, and that's the tight end. Nice job.
The midshipman could get really aggressive here on 2nd and short. On the option, he'll do it himself. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
From the gun on 3rd down. He lost it high and deep down the left side. It's caught downfield. Just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Navy!
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the time to be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone. That was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. They go to the ground. Got enough for the first down. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
And a great job by the offensive line. You're going to run the ball right up the middle. You better control the line of scrimmage. You can see the center, the guard, the tackles doing a good job getting on their guys just enough where this running back can get into space and make the big gain.
Well, they hooked up already once for a score today, so the quarterback's going back to him again deep down the field, but it falls incomplete.
Quick completion on the out route. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. The Blazers come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. Trying to escape and get it himself. Nice job by this junior quarterback to get it done on the ground. Now from the 48-yard line, it's 1st and 10. We're at the 2-minute timeout. They've built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break. Here they come, 1st and 10 from the 48. Back to pass, it's Campbell. That's caught, it's Brown.
Well, the defense playing zone coverage there. They're taking away all of the QB's primary options down the field, so he has to check it down to the drag running underneath.
To the air on 2nd down. Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete. And the Blazers come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. Takes it from the gun on 3rd down. Snagged in the middle, it's Brown. Now they're really starting to threaten as they pick up the first down at the 34-yard line. Looking to throw again. Throws to the wideout. Fired just a little too long as the junior frustrated he missed that connection.
Well, on that incompletion, the quarterback and receiver just not on the same page. I mean, that wasn't even close.
They'll throw again after the incompletion. Complete to the left. They get him stopped, but the big gain has them on the doorstep. Let's mark it at the 13. The Blazers will line it up on 1st and 10. Here's the pressure. Hit hard just as he released it on 1st down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. They'll go back to the ground. Right there to stop him, and that'll be a loss of 3.
And how about that young man getting in the backfield again? He's really got his fingerprints all over this game so far to start it, man. We're still in the first half, and he's got a sack. He's got a tackle for a loss. These are the kind of plays that really help your defense.
Touchdown, Blazers! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
Well, this offense is clicking. They've been doing it all first half, running the ball, throwing the ball. They add insult to injury with another touchdown here right before teams go into the tunnel. This defense, guys, they have got to find some answers, and they've got to regroup here at halftime.
From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. The big fullback's got it. He's going to lose a yard on that one. We've got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Makes his man miss. And he's able to shed one tackle and gets a pretty good pickup. They'll immediately call timeout. Fairly manageable distance here on 3rd down from the 27. Power football with the run. And there were some collisions in there, and the D finally stops him short of the marker. Timeout called here by the defense. It's their first of the half. Navy will have to punt it away. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. A high kick. Let's see if he can pin him back deep in their own end. He's got great speed. Wide open, and it's a foot race. They were playing with fire on that return, and he got loose for a good return of better than 30 yards. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. And the pass is incomplete, but it might not matter. Flag is down, and it looked as if the defense was roughing up that receiver. So the pass interference in the end zone will give them a free 15. Remember the difference in this rule and the pros. Ball is not placed at the 1-yard line in this situation. The give from the gun. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Looking for a man. It's Campbell. And it's incomplete as he was trying to finish the drive with a score. And it's third down, but they're going to go ahead and try the field goal and try to get points before the break. He slides that just inside the right upright. And that will extend their lead even further.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
Looks like a penalty on the kickoff as the ball goes out of bounds. Just enough time for one final play in this half.
Cooler 18! Cooler 18!
Looking downfield on first down. Oh, they're after him. Pass is incomplete, and half comes to a close on that play. The kickoff team is on the field, and we're ready to get this one underway. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. UAB regains possession. The Blazer offense back onto the field. Let's see if they can keep that first half momentum rolling. Trying to set the tone on the ground in the second half. Finds that crease, and he's got 4 out to the 29.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
They're going to keep this drive going. They'll have to make a play on 3rd and long from the 26. Going to take a shot. Makes the catch on the left. And he was off to the races, finally tripped up at the 36. And the Blazers will snap it on 1st and 10. The give on the option. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one, 2nd and 8 coming up.
On the set.
Got a little work done on first down, now back to the line. Here's the handoff. Squeezes out a couple of yards down to the 32. The Blazers in the hurry up. Looking to throw, it's Campbell. Moving, keeping the eyes downfield. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. And for the 2nd time tonight, they'll trot out the field goal kicker. What a disappointment. No good. And this will stay a 3-score game at 24. And the midshipman offense making its way back onto the field. Defense in press coverage. They stop him in his tracks, tried to sneak that fullback loose, and nothing doing. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Off the play fake. And those two couldn't make the connection. It's an incomplete pass.
Well, that's one the offense would love to have back. That's a play they practice over and over and over. They feel like they can run that play in their sleep. Not able to connect there.
Sets up the screen. And that one looked great on the grease board, but when they blow it up like that, the defense is going to win every time. Navy will have to punt it away. This will be the 5th kick of the night. And that's where they'll have to down it, just inside the 50-yard line. They'll go back to work on offense. They'll try the left side. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Awesome job up front by this defensive line, being so good at the point of attack and eating blocks, eating some double teams that allows these linebackers to run free, unencumbered, and get to the football.
They make the stop about 4 yards short of the first down. They'll try to convert from the Wildcat.
Let's go.
On the direct snap, it's hooked. Grab near the sticks, it's Campbell. And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, UAB.
And another good touchdown drive by this offense. And how about the start to the season? Blowout win in game 1. Blowout win looking like in game 2. This unit's clicking. They're looking like a team that will be reckoned with when the playoffs start late in the year.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. And Navy will go back on the attack. Last time they had it, didn't pick up a first down. Let's see if they can put something together here. Give to the fullback. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Tried to pound it on first down. Now back to the line. Gets the back moving. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. Navy needs to come up with a big play on 3rd and long. Pulls it in. It's Kent. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Out of the gun, the inside give.
And I think this has probably been the most surprising thing of this game so far. This guy's one of the best running backs in the entire country. They just can't get him going. He's never been able to get into a rhythm. You got to give the defense so much credit because they have been able to shut this guy down, and they got to keep that up here in the second half.
The midshipman looking for a chunk play on 3rd and long.
Well, I did not have this on my bingo card, guys, but being one of the most talented quarterbacks in college football, to be under 50% completions in this game, nobody saw that coming. He has not been able to find his rhythm, and he looks frustrated.
Navy will have to punt it away. We've seen a lot of the punt team 6 times tonight. This punt will be down just inside the 40-yard line. Opening play of the drive from the 39. The offense changing the play. Looking downfield, it's Campbell. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
Yeah, and this defense hadn't had a lot of success. This offense has been doing what it wants at will. Finally getting to the QB, finally getting some pressure, finally getting a big hit on him. That'll pay some dividends down the road.
He stopped at the 49 after gaining 10.
And that is why this guy is a true dual-threat quarterback. You've seen him all game, hurting them with his arm, already over 200 yards passing. And how about his running ability now? And
turning it on! And they got the defense on that one, and they get it to the 29-yard line.
A lot of smiles right now on this offense. They've got a big lead, and they're just having fun out there. They're still throwing the football. These receivers are still getting open. Pass protection is still great. This quarterback's thinking to himself, man, I'm going to be padding my stats here.
Just flying through the air like a superhero to make the grab. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line.
Well, that's another completion. This quarterback's on fire. I get it. He's thrown for over 200 yards in this game, but it's because he's got people helping him out. How about that incredible job diving out, stretching out, and hauling that pass in? Quarterbacks love it when they don't have to be perfect every time they throw the football. And this group of receivers, they are helping out their QB1.
Starting off this quarter close enough to smell the goal line. He'll run it up the middle, trying to pick his way to the end zone. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, UAB!
Points, points, and more points. This offense has had their way. They just keep their foot on the gas, keep putting up points, keep putting up touchdowns. And you know what? This is one of those stats days. You look back and you're like, that guy had 12 touchdowns on the year. Well, 4 or 5 of them might have been in this game.
We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Boys, if it's happening in college football, we've got eyes on it. Check this out. Rice is getting cooked right now at home, and it's all over but the crying. A lopsided affair with miscues and missed tackles. They're trailing by 28 to Houston. Any big developments in this one, we've got you covered with the best studio team in the business, gentlemen.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Back to throw, it's Woodson. Finds us back in the middle. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Navy needs to come up with a big play on 3rd and long. Here's the snap, itching to fire downfield. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. They recover their own fumble. How in the world did the offense avoid that disaster? Navy will have to punt it away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Makes the catch right at the 50. And the punt team able to smack him to the ground. UAB has the ball back, ready to send the offense out to go to work. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they've wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect it.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out, everybody right now on the same page.
This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. 4th quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Well, this running back has had a pretty good day so far in this game, and I think the key right now is for the defense to find a way to slow him down. He had a good run 2 plays ago. The defense gets the TFL on this one. I think you got to change up your fronts defensively and try to give this offensive line different alignment looks to see if they can confuse him.
He'll ride his man on the option. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Trying to turn the corner on the left. Look out, he's got room. Breaks into the open. He flips his field in an instant, and he's got him set up at the 20. After that huge play, let's see if they can punctuate it. It's 1st and 10 from the 20. Back in motion, trying to clear the picture. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. Using his feet. And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle. How bold will they be on 3rd down after that last run? Rides the back on the option to give. He did not make it a stone wall on 3rd down. And on 4th down, they'll try to put 3 on the board. Field goal is good. And the field goal is good. They get 3 on the board, but it really doesn't matter much in terms of the deficit. So they're lining up to kick it off after that last drive. Put a 3 spot on the board, and now the defense will try to shut them down. UAB regains possession of the Blazer offense back onto the field. They went 3 and out last time. Now they'll look for some plays that work. Quarterback quick pass to the receiver. Now after that run, they're in pretty good shape at the 30-yard line.
Okay, ready?
Offense gets set for second down. Motion from the back. Throws it back. It's complete to the right. Finds a seam. And they're going to put another one into the end zone as they just keep piling points on the scoreboard.
I gotta say, the mental toughness that this team is showing early this season is real impressive. And going down the field and scoring on that last possession, putting themselves in position here to go 2-0, they're answering the bell. This team has leadership on both sides of the ball. Very, very impressive.
Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. Wants to throw. It's Woodson. Swings it out to the flat. Quick throw, but he's not going anywhere. The defense was all over him. Navy will try to fight its way out of this hole here on second down. He got his hands on it, but couldn't hold on to it, and what a time that would have been for their first pick of the game. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Pocket breaking down. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10. Navy will have to punt it away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Makes the catch near the 50. And the punt team able to sling him to the ground. UAB has the ball back, ready to send the offense out to go to work. With this big cushion they're working with, Jesse, they're ready to send these fans toward the exits.
And you know the coaching staff.
Oh, he's got some space. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening.
Okay, break.
Good work up front to get that first down on the ground, and now they'll go back to work. They want that clock to run. He's stopped and forced out of bounds just short of the 10-yard line. They'll mark it at the 11. Down to the 12-yard line, it's first down. The give on the inside. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Oh, he got loose. Trying to move the pile into the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 2. And they don't have to go for a touchdown here with this little time left and with the lead. And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown.
And honestly, it's been about complementary football in this game, right? We've seen this offense go up and down the field. They've been lighting up the scoreboard, but the defense has done a great job, too, getting off the field and putting their offense in really good position in this game. The head coach has got to love what he's seen on both sides of the ball today.
Here's the return from inside his 10. Creates a little room. He's got it out. And there he goes. One little mistake in your kick coverage unit against this dude, and you are in a world of trouble, and they were barely able to keep him from scoring. Back to pass, it's Woodson. Makes the grab. They go up top to get it down to the 5-yard line as they try to pay off this drive. Navy will have it with a 1st and goal. Snap in the shotgun. He wants it all. And he's got it in the end zone for a touchdown. It won't matter much in the outcome, but a little extra stat padding is nice.
I think it's a good sign for coaches to see that their team is still fighting, and they're getting blown out in this game. Nothing has gone their offense's way. They've been outmatched. But here in the 4th quarter, you like to see guys competing. You like to see guys still trying to fight. Because as a coach, you want to know next time you take the field which guys you can depend on and what you can build off of.
And here we go. Final play of the game right here. Quarterback may change this route. Looks Looking to throw on first down. Unloads to the wideout. Finds his man. It's Brown. He goes out of bounds, maybe a step shy of the 40. They're going to mark it at the 39, and a really nice pickup there.